What's up, everybody? This is Antonio here to bring you another episode in the series of how many shares of a certain company do you need to own to make $1,000 a month, $100 a month, and even $100 every single week. So these videos are definitely fun to record. I do have this list that you guys are seeing. This is actually a list from you guys, the subscribers. So if there's a company I haven't covered in the past, or you don't see it on the list, let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to add it. We'll eventually get to it. But in this episode, guys, we will be going over TRV. So I will be pulling up Seeking Alpha. So TRV, the Travelers Company Inc., currently trading about $181.68. If we actually pull up the company profile so we can read a little about them, you'll see that the Travelers Company Inc., through its subsidiaries, provides a range of commercial and personal property and casualty insurance products and services to businesses, government units, associations, and individuals in the United States and internationally. It operates through three segments: business insurance, bond and specialty insurance, and personal insurance. The business insurance segment offers workers' compensation, commercial, automotive and property, general liability, commercial multi-peril, employees liability, public and product liability, professional indemnity, marine, aviation, onshore and offshore energy, construction, terrorism, personal accident. Quite a bit there. We could actually read a little bit more about them, but we're gonna move on. You'll see the sector here. They are in the financials, industry, property and casualty insurance. They do have about 32,175 employees, and they were founded quite a long time ago, 1853. You can actually visit their site by going to travelers.com. And then if we go back up here, guys, we can see that on the year to date, they are down by 2.91% in the red on the year. They are up 2.42% on the 5-year. They are up by 38.98% on the 10-year. They are up 117.32%. And then total, since they've been publicly traded, or that as far as the charts go, they have been up 1,018.72%, which goes all the way back to about 1993-ish or so. 52-week range here. You'll see that the 52-week low is $149.65. 52-week high is $194.51. It is trading towards the higher end of the 52-week high, and then you'll see EPS is 14.161. PE 12.44, and then on the dividend rate $4 there. Dividend yield 2.20%, and then the market cap is a 41.96 billion market cap company for this. If we pull up the dividend scorecard, again, they are in the financial sector for the insurance here. Dividend yield is a 2.20%. Annual payout, again, they do pay out $4 annually per every share you do own. Payout ratio is very, very low here. It's at 30.29%, so quite a huge room to grow out that dividend in over the long term. 5-year CAGR, it's actually on the lower side. It's a 5.25%, so quite a low 5-year CAGR. Definitely would prefer a double-digit one for me. But dividend growth is showing that it's been 17 years. They've been growing their dividend. They do pay out quarterly on the frequency of the dividend, which they pay out $1 for every share you do pay out. So every 3 months you would get $1 from this company per share you do own. Let's go ahead and pull up the calculator, guys, and we can actually crunch some numbers. So the first one we do want to find out is how much of this company would you have to own to make $1,000 a month. Imagine making $1,000 a month from dividends. That would be pretty sweet. Of course, you'd want to diversify, but just in this example, you just assume that you'd want to make $1,000 from Travelers, just to make the math easier. So we want to make $1,000 a month. There is 12 months in a year, so you multiply that. So annually you do need to make $12,000. You can actually take the $12,000 divided by the annual payout, which is $4 here. that would give you the total number of shares that you do need to own to achieve that, which is $3,000. And then you can actually go up here, multiply the 3,000 times the share price, which is $181.68. This would give you the total of money that you'd have to have invested currently at this current share price. So $545,040 that you'd have to have invested in this company. And of course, guys, if you've been dollar cost averaging, reinvesting the dividends over the long term, you would require a lot less capital. This is just assuming current moment, current share price, current dividend payout. But a quick way to calculate this, guys, is take the $12,000 that you need to make, divide that by the dividend yield, and this will give you a rough quick estimate of how much you would need, which you'll see we get about $545,000 as well. Let's go ahead and do the other one, which is actually how much would you have to own of this company to make $100 every single month. I think this one's a little bit more achievable because you do require a lot less capital, and also you could actually just divide it by 10, the previous answer, and that is what you would get. But since we do have the calculator, we'll go ahead and go through all the steps on how to calculate this. So $100 every single month is what we want to make. 12 months in a year again, guys. 1,200 is what we need to make annually. Divide that by the annual payout, which is $4 here, and we have to own about 300 shares. This would give us about $100 every month, and then multiply it times the current share price, $181.68. So you'd have to have invested roughly about $54,504, and then you'd be roughly making about $100 every single month. Pretty cool there. Again, one quick way to calculate this: take the 1,200 divided by the dividend yield, and you'll see we roughly get about $54,000. Let's go ahead and do the last one, guys, which is $100 every single week. I think this one would be actually really cool. Imagine getting $100 every week. So we want to make $100 every week here, multiply it times 52, which there are 52 weeks in a year. So annually you do need to make 5,200 divided by the annual payout, and you'll see that you would get roughly about 1,300 shares that you would have to own to achieve this. Then you can come in and multiply the 1,300 by the $181 share price, and this would roughly give you about $236,184 that you'd have to have invested in this company at this current share price, and you'd be roughly making $100 every week. And then again, guys, quick way to calculate this: 5,200 and then divide it by the dividend yield, which would give you roughly about $236,000 as well. So pretty cool, guys. This is all the math that we do have. Let me know in the comment section if you do own traveler's insurance. How long have you been invested in it, and do you plan to hold it for the long term? Are you reinvesting all the dividends back into it? But let's go ahead and wrap up this video by looking at the dividend yield. This kind of tells us when the best opportunity is, or currently was, to invest in this company. So you'll see here, this is the dividend yield. It'll be fluctuating over time. So this goes all the way to 2018, 5 years. So you see that it's been probably around the 2% dividend yield, and then back in March 2020 it spiked up all the way to about 4%, and it's been slowly going down in the past years back to about 2% dividend yield. So it looks like that's where it mostly trades at. So if you get anything over 2%, you're definitely getting a pretty good entry point for the dividend yield there. But yeah, guys, this is actually all I have for you guys in this episode. Let me know in the comment section if you do own this company as well. Any companies you do want me to cover in the future, I'll be happy to add them to the list. Don't forget to subscribe with that notification. We're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers, so definitely would appreciate it if you guys wouldn't mind helping me out with that. Drop a big thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.